Hi, hello, my name's Devaraj. Welcome back to this series about bioenergetics, specifically, and body-based therapy in general. Those of you who know me know I'm a big fan of Osho, the Bhagwan Sri Rajneesh, a controversial Indian mystic from the 1970s and 80s. And it is his legacy that he left, so to speak. I think really one of the biggest things for me that he did was bring together fields which were quite diverse at the time. Fields around therapy, meditation, self-development, being the best person you can be, and enlightenment. He pulled all this stuff together in his teachings and talks, and in the kind of people who were turned on to follow him. And he created quite a few meditations, some of which are quite famous. Probably the most famous is dynamic meditation. But today I want to look at something which is less famous, a meditation of his, called Chakra Breathing, which I've already done one episode in this series on. But I want to do it and show how you can do it as a kind of release technique as well, to kind of up the ante, so to speak, if you want to go for it. The main thing that I really like about Chakra Breathing, and I do it a lot, is that it gives you a chance to practice feeling deep inside your body. When the average person starts to do chakra breathing, not a vast amount happens, frankly, because most people out in the world cannot really feel inside the body. But when you've been practicing bioenergetics for a while, you can feel more, and it can be really useful to do some chakra breathing to up it even further, to really get the awareness in the body. Because what you're trying to achieve at the end of the day, or one of the main goals really, when we look at psychological health, is to feel your body more, basically. The more you can feel inside your body, the more grounded you will be. The more energy you will have that you can direct how you want to direct it. We learn as kids to escape from the feelings in the body and live in this mind and try and project a personality outwards. But in reality, if you can come back in and really feel everything inside, then you will be healthy emotionally and physically too. And this exercise really gives you a chance to feel inside the body. So it's called chakra breathing, and hopefully you're vaguely familiar with the chakras, but they're imagined as kind of psycho-spiritual somatic centers inside the body. In the base, like between your genitals and your asshole. In the gut, in the belly, down here. Solar plexus is the third one. The heart center, which is a little bit distinct from the physical heart in here. The heart center is like the center of your emotions, particularly, deep sadness and grief and joy. The throat, another very powerful center here in the throat. Third eye, which is really the middle of your head in this exercise. And the crown, right on the top of your head. And what you do in this version of chakra breathing, which I will call chakra release, essentially, is, if you know the original chakra breathing, what you're doing is breathing. You sit with your eyes closed, you have the Osho chakra breathing music on, and you have 2 minutes to go into each chakra sequentially, starting from the bottom. Music goes up in pitch, you go to the second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, and then about a minute to come back down again, and you go around 3 times, and then you just sit. And in this process, chakra release, it's the same music, it's the same thing, but you really get in there. You make more noise, you really breathe and feel. If you've been doing gut work, if you've been following my channel or doing it somewhere else, maybe you can really growl and get a real sound vibration going in the chakra. You can really release more. It's quite an intense technique. And if you find it disturbing, or it's bringing up, the next night really bad nightmares, you probably need to lay off a bit, because you're waking up a little bit more than you're ready to process. But I like to give quite strong techniques. So essentially you're going to sit, probably wearing something a bit more loose than these rather tight jeans, and, relax for a little while, breathe and feel your body as a whole. And then you have your chakra music comes on, and you start with the bass. And how it would look like is something like this. You're really going to breathe and vibrate in there. So if I feel into my base chakra, the area of my body around there, and I just just doing that for 30 seconds or so. I'm not even using the music. I can already feel quite a bit of heat coming up my body, around my neck and my face. I can feel my jaw kind of, as the base comes more online and I feel energy in the base, the top half of my body, I can feel tension in certain areas and it tries to release. You know, it's powerful. So I do 2 minutes of that, and then when the music would change, I'm not putting the music on at the same time, copyright reasons and laziness a little bit. And you don't really need it for this demo. When the music rises to the second chakra, the belly, then you go in there. You feel inside, eyes closed, and you really go in. You're feeling as much as you can, and you're breathing right into there, and you're trying to make a vibration with your voice. So, it's strong because the belly is where energy really comes into your body, you know. Your base is where you open energetically, but when it comes into the gut, it's really in your body, you know. Then you come up to the solar plexus, and it's the same technique the whole way through. You direct your awareness and try and hold your awareness in a relaxed fashion in that area of the body. So then the solar plexus, and so on up into the heart, into the throat. You can really get into the throat. Breathe and feel right into the middle of your head and the crown. You can sometimes feel in there and see how much energy you need to give it. And this is like the release version, so you really can go in there. Now, I should mention that it's not the version that Osho taught. So any die-hard Osho sannyasins, as they're called, might take offense, but hopefully not too much. It's a way that you can up the release factor. It's good to have some tissue available so that you can really spit out if you need to, because it can be quite a purging process. I can feel my throat still kind of vibrating a little bit just from doing that bit. And you do it, like I say, the same sequences you would with chakra breathing. So you follow the music on the CD or the download. It goes 3 times round, with 2 minutes in each center, and down 3 times. And then you have 15 minutes of just sitting, breathing, and feeling your body. And that is a powerful morning workout once you've started on the bioenergetic path in particular. Or if some morning you just don't fancy doing the bio and you want to work on feeling more inside, it really helps you to open up your inner world, which is very, very deep and can go a long way. It starts with a lot of emotions that we've been repressing, and then you can get deeper inside into inner space. You can't avoid the feelings. You can't avoid the feelings. You have to face that stuff, integrate it, and keep going deep. Okay, so that's my video about God, I got it in my throat. Chakra release. I need to spit a little bit. I haven't got my spit bucket. I hope you enjoy it, and I hope you can take this practice and really go for it. Really, really go for it. And like I say, if it's stirring up too much, when you feel yourself tripping out a bit, then slacken off a little bit, or go back to just regular chakra breathing. Okay, namaste everybody, and see you next time. See you soon.